All right, start it.
So just to sort of set the scene, as we've had it before, you guys ambushed Sansuri and her military commander slash lover Drylos in their bedchamber, atop the highest spire of the Cloud Castle of Lenar Mall. You're immediately attacked by sentient guardians that you identified as invisible stalkers, and Sansuri began to cast some defensive spells. There is a wall of force plated up into a bubble that you have also filled with darkness. Fern has teleported under the bed and released a boar in the darkness. It's very, very chaotic.
And a bonfire.
And a bonfire. And Drylos Misty stepped out. You've seen Cloud Giants sort of cast this Misty Step. It's not even an arcane spell. It's like at will for them. It's like they're just able to cast this. Like you've seen even like the brutes, like Drylos does not look like a wizard to you at all, but he was able to Misty Step out and engage and managed to land a nasty blow against Gronk, who is currently enlarged. Felgalos came through late. He's sort of stumbled through the portal, not quite expecting a fight on the other end. Identified the invisible stalkers, tried to throw a little something on them, but has just now started to realize that you guys are in a much bigger fight than he sort of expected to be strolling into. He thought this was a stealth mission. And so here he's kind of realized what's going on. This giant has apparated in front of him, and he leaps up at Drylos and transforms into his dragon form that you've seen a few times now. Is that the right size? Yeah, wow, that's big. He leaps up at Drylos, and you see as he's coming into this dragon form, you see just how badly hurt that he is. One of his wings hangs limply at his side, and one of his arms seems rather unfunctional as well. He kind of masks it in his halfling form, but he's clearly very hurt from his time in the dungeon here. But he transforms. He tries to get up on this threat that's in front of you, and he's going to make a full round attack action against Drylos here.
Go Felgalos.
The bite crits. He manages to get a bunch of this guy in his teeth, and then the one good claw comes around and hits as well, and kind of he puts his weight on him, and they're kind of in a little bit of a grapple, a little bit of a wrestle here, the two of them, and that's sort of Felgalos' turn, really trying to separate this deadly giant from his little friends. And
his little folks.
His little friends, I said. And that's his turn, starting this off. Next up, I get an invisible stalker. This invisible stalker is sort of, so if you look at where we are, this is on the bottom of the stairs, right? We're looking at this one right here. Okay. So he's at the bottom of the staircase, which is also right here where I moved him. Right? Same spot? You guys agree with me on that?
I guess I need to zoom out. I was only looking at roll 6. Oh, yeah, sure.
So that's the same spot, right?
Yep.
So from there, he's going to take the dash action down the stairs.
Oh no, guys, we gotta stop him!
So, yes, you will get attacks of opportunity if you'd like to use your reaction.
I would be one of those, right?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yo.
Alright, I'm gonna drop some karate chops on this.
Yeah, you get one, right? One attack with a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction as well.
With your rapier?
Yeah. Here we go, baby. Melee damage.
Okay, that hits.
And I'm gonna stunning strike him.
Monk's not around for 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, Mornell's in melee attacks.
Yeah.
Need you, man.
He's like, yeah, it looked easy enough.
God, I hate it. This is the one that has the fairy fire on it, right?
Oh, that's true. Let's
So-
throw this down.
So you'll have
Oh, I
advantage.
get the crit instead.
Okay, give me the crit.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, Fairy Fire, does it get canceled out?
No, because
With
you
the-
have fairy fire gives advantage and makes it to where you can see invisible things.
Ah.
Gene, would you
yes.
stop trying to cancel advantage? You did that on your last turn, too.
Alright. Yeah, 19 damage, and did he get stunned?
It's not gonna matter. Can I see Chad's damage?
Oh.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
two of you managed to like punch and stab at this invisible stalker, and it like evaporates, like it just disappears. Hard to say. It's invisible already. It disappears more. It ceases to.
You don't sense
exist.
its presence.
Just to fill Narek in, we barely started. Felgalos tackled Drylos to try to get him off of you a little bit. And as he transforms into the dragon, you see that he's quite wounded. One of his wings and one of his arms seem inoperably broken.
Oh, wow.
And we're at Darkon's turn in the initiative order.
I'm not in that room that we were in before. I'm in, like, a tower.
What?
Yeah, it took all the players back to the top left corner of the map. So you have to go back to the bottom right corner.
Oh.
Did I get you?
You took me... Oh, I see it. I'm in.
Alright.
Darkon, Dragon's Bane. And then
Yeah.
Fern Fiddlesprout will be next.
So I am going to disengage from the invisible stalker that I'm on.
Disengage
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Yep, bonus action disengage.
That rogue.
Yeah. First time using it. Love it. And then I'm gonna Legolas springboard up to the top of the stairs, like above Mortal.
Okay, so these are like big, giant-sized bricks that make up the wall, and so you're able to like put, your feet on the little outcroppings of the bricks where they're unevenly mortared, and you're able to pop up. Yeah, that's no problem to get right up there. So you're on the upper level, right?
Yeah.
And so up here again, you see this. It looks like a pearl of blackness, just like you see those pictures online of Vanta Black, right? Like the blackest substance. You can't see anything. There's no texture to it. There's just an orb of darkness in the corner of the room.
Okay, so I'm.
It's actually not currently raining ice. It all kind of came down in a torrent, and now there's boulders and hail along the ground, and everything's difficult terrain.
Oh.
So it's not okay. The clouds aren't there anymore.
The clouds are dissipating slowly, but they don't look as threatening.
Can I? Douglas is grappling with that giant, right?
Yeah, they're not grappling mechanically, but all of it's happening simultaneously, right? They are engaged in that previous turn currently.
Okay, so I can fire at him without
Yeah.
like he's not in cover of Douglas.
Correct.
Let's see, monk.
All right, then I'm gonna just shoot an oath bow at him.
At Drylos. That'll hit.
But I get sneak. Right? Do I get sneak from Douglas?
For sure.
Sure. And then a second one at him.
Jesus.
Wait, where is Dan's token?
I'm like above you on the ledge that like would be above the stairs that go down.
He's standing directly on top of your token, so you might see
Oh,
your
okay.
token.
Yeah, I see my token. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you guys are like occupying the same square on different elevations.
Cool.
If you want, Dan, if you just hold Alt when you move your token and move yourself half a square over so I can see both tokens.
Sure.
Yeah, perfect.
I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, yeah, and then I think I'm gonna hop back down right next to Mortal.
Okay, cool. So you just spring up, 2 arrows in the air. It's like the Widowmaker shot, right? And then right back down onto the ground. That's Darkon's turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Fern Fiddle Sprout, you're up. Mortal, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna pull another furball out of my bag of tricks and throw it generally next to Sansuri.
Yeah, so you have no idea if Sansuri is even still there. It's completely dark. But yes, you know.
I thought that she
Yep.
used.
Absolutely. I need the 1d8.
No.
Yeah. So a weasel comes out. A weasel is not a combatant creature. So you have a weasel that you can command. I'm not going to bother putting a token out for him because he's not a combatant. But you do have a weasel and a boar that you can command.
Weasel, actions, bite, melee weapon attack, +5 to hit, reach is 5 feet, 1 creature. Hit, 1 piercing damage.
Okay, would you like?
I would like a weasel to
I don't even know how to spell weasel. So Storm King Thunder doesn't include any weasels.
W-E-A-L.
Roll 20 does. I think. No?
It's in the monster manual. I'm getting it.
While you get it, I was reading that I can use a bonus action to command an animal.
Yes.
And animals that don't have a command will act naturally. I'm going to command the weasel to attack Sansuri and let the boar act naturally.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to draw attention to where I'm hiding under the bed. But all of you should be imagining that if Fern were here to see this, she would be saying it's getting clouded in here right now.
Oh gosh.
The boar does try to make an attack against Sansuri, but can't see her and is not able to connect. The weasel also makes an attack, and he's crawling. Maybe he's up on Sansuri. It's kind of hard to tell. Also not able to deal any damage.
Weasel is biting the bed.
Yeah.
I assume I just hear random animals gobbling sounds because I can't.
Weasel's like, I'm doing my best.
I end my turn hiding under the bed.
Okay.
Quick cue, what happened to Squat? Did he die or did I just forget to drag him out earlier?
You just drag him out. You still have him. You want to use him?
Well, he's with me, but he can't see to glare, so I think he'll just hang out.
Okay. Yeah, it's super, super dark in here. Okay. Is that you good? Mornley, you're up. Gronk
Alright.
will be next.
So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to know. Can I use my row of useful items as a bonus action?
It's actually probably a free action, but depends on what you're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Using a single item on your turn is a free action. If you want to use more than one item, then it's at the end of discretion.
Okay, cool. Well then, first I think I will. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because darkness is in there, and I want to keep concentrating on that. So I'm going to run.
He changed his game plan by giving him a bonus action.
I shouldn't have done that.
So I'm gonna go to the second level 5. Is that where I am?
Yep.
Okay. And then is there is there a third level that's this? Do I think there's a third level that's like this circular room?
The circular room here?
Yeah, like does this lead to the front door or does it lead to another level?
It's blacked out on our map.
It's blacked out directly above you on the map if you scroll.
Oh, there's another level. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
a 3-level tower.
First I'll run 30 feet to there and see what I see.
To there? Yeah, so you want to look down into the room beneath you?
Yeah.
That's a super useful turn, man. Your friends are really happy that you're doing this.
Oh, I know they are.
So you see... it's kind of cool. You see what looks like a display room full of intricate masks. Each one a work of art, each one produced by a different artist. They're all sized for a cloud giant, and they carry a whole myriad of expressions. They all hang on the walls in little nooks and niches all along the wall, and there are a couple empty spots on the wall, showing that the collection is perhaps not quite complete.
Gotcha. And does it look like there's any conch or place to hide a conch in there?
I mean, you would need a more thorough search of the room if you wanted to look behind masks and little nooks and crannies and stuff. But this looks mostly like it's the entryway to Sansuri's private chambers, and she has everyone enter through her quite impressive mask collection.
Okay, gotcha. I'm having trouble seeing where I am on that floor. I guess it'd be like right there, yeah?
Yeah. Roll perception. Yeah. On the inside of the door that leads out to the courtyard, so like you're looking at the inside of the door, right?
Yeah.
The inside of the door has a faintly glowing rune inscribed on it that looks to be a defensive spell.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So what I want to do is block off the door or the stairs, depending on what I can do. My magical robe has an iron door barred on one side that can fit any opening.
Yeah. You want to do like the bottom of the staircase here?
Yeah, I think so. Guys, do you think... Because I don't think I can make it to the door.
I think bottom of
Sure.
staircase sounds good.
Are you trying to prevent anyone from escaping? Is that what's...
Or
Yeah, I
joining
want
us.
all of us to die in here.
Lock
Oh,
in and lock
sweet.
out.
Yeah. That's perfect. I love Rapunzel.
Okay.
It's like osmosis. Like there might be more enemies outside than inside, so we have to stop the osmosis.
Is an iron door gonna stop cloud giants?
For a turn or two, maybe. Enough to finish these cloud giants off.
Can I,
Hopefully, yeah.
Austin, can I do it like sideways so that it covers like a floor, like it's on the floor covering the staircase? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like, so it's like an attic door kind of situation?
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. I feel like that's probably hard
Which
to
side do you want the
open,
bar
right? I want the bars to, however it keeps people out.
Keeps people out. So you throw down a door and it looks like this. And now you're standing on top of it.
Yeah, basically. And then I'll use my action to move back
Nice.
to where I was.
I like it.
Okay.
It is right here.
Okay, so that's interesting and cool. There's it's an invisible stalker's turn. This invisible stalker takes the disengage action. How fast is this guy? Yeah. Oh, they fly. That's good. This guy takes the disengage action and flies towards the window. Okay, so-
No!
and is able to get to about there. Gronk, you're up.
Wait, sorry.
You,
Could I ask one quick question? How tall is it from that window that the invisible stalker is going to?
To the
And
ground?
The ground next to it.
Like 12 feet.
Oh, okay.
So the window's up off the ground. Okay.
How how tall am I now that I'm enlarged?
You doubled every dimension and octupled your weight. So you're like roughly 12 feet tall. If you were like 6'4", then you're a little bit taller than that.
Yeah, probably like 12, 13 feet. Okay, just curious. And then these giants are how tall?
Like 20 feet tall.
Okay.
So you're smaller than them, but you're getting there.
I went above crotch level.
Yeah, you're above crotch level. Yeah, that's important.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, but you are standing on 2 steps down from him, though. So
Staring right at the D.
Bite him! Bite him!
The
It's
question
gonna be
I-
auto crit.
what was the name of that ghost that Drylos backstabbed?
Faust, Faos.
Faos. Okay.
Yeah, Faust.
So I'm gonna jump up here, and is he looking at me or is he looking at the?
He's fighting the dragon. He's aware of everything, though.
Okay. And I'm like, Drylos, and then I'm like my deeper voice, like,
Yeah.
Drylos. Faust sends his regards, and I take my green flame sunder out.
Yeah, he definitely looks at you. Yeah, he definitely looks at you as you say that. A little bit surprised that you would, invoke that name, but yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh boy!
You got advantage too, by the way.
Yeah, and it's gonna be this plus a 2d6.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your advantage though, just in case you crit.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, we'll take that 17, and then the 9 is the second target. Is that the way that works?
Yeah.
There's no second target, so the 17, and then the plus 2d6. Oh,
Nice.
and then he has to make a check, right?
For what?
Or the Giant Slayer can knock him prone.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Let me just double check it's probably con. No, strength. Okay. Oh shit, that's a fail.
Nice.
You strike him. The sword vibrates and resonates as it hits its favored foe, and this sort of quake passes through the giant, and his knees just buckle, and he falls down, kind of catches himself on his arms, but he's pretty much prone in front of you.
Is he still naked?
He's pretty naked.
Is his member prone too?
Yeah, prone down his member.
Like double prone.
Yeah, it was ready to go, but now it's prone down.
You totally could ride it naked.
I-
I'm dead right now.
You're good, Chet.
Cool.
There's a ledge of.
Yeah, is that your turn, Gronk?
No, I have a second attack, but I'm considering what to do with it.
Yeah, you just way. Oh, also you did an additional 1d4 damage from being enlarged.
Oh,
It's not
right.
much, but you might as well roll it.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Thunder up to his throat. Actually, up to his dick.
Yeah.
How big is it? Is it as big as us?
Is it as big as Thunder?
We're not. Some tables do a Constitution roll to check dick size, but you don't want a con roll against the giant. So
And I yell, Sansuri, this is Thunder. She has an unyielding thirst for giant's blood, and I shall quench Her with your
No.
heart.
Yeah, and you're like talking into the blackness of the darkness orb. You're like, God, I hope she's in there.
Yeah. Come out and drop your weapons, or you lose a member of your family.
Threatening her family, huh?
No, he's making a member dick joke.
Yeah,
got
exactly.
Gosh.
Come on, man.
Okay, so are you making another swing, or you're using your second action to intimidate?
Intimidate.
Yep, roll intimidate.
Nice.
Roll with
no!
advantage. You roll with advantage. You did prone this guy out with one swing, and you're real big.
He's not used to his new size yet.
Yeah.
Vern, can you take over from here?
Yeah. With Drylos, even like you hit him, and there was clearly this magical resonance that knocked him over, and he just kind of looks. He kind of starting to get to his feet, trying to stumble forward and get up, and he looks at you and he says, "That's a nice toy you've got there. Shame if someone were to break it."
Uh-oh.
Damn.
I was about to say the same thing to you.
Oh. Wow.
You got an attack, Gronk? Oh no, that was it. You're done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you?
Well, if you would let me take my second attack since my intimidate didn't work.
No, you intimidated. You got action.
Yeah. Since he said that, I'll action surge and green flame again.
Yeah.
Did it hit? I'm
Yeah,
not.
that hits.
Okay.
The damages? Oh, baby.
Nice.
And then the 1d4 and the 2d6.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm aiming for his crotch on that one.
Yeah, it's just there's so much blood. It's just so much blood.
I did warn him.
Yeah, you did.
Just like that scene in Game of Thrones. Where Ramsay Bolton
Yeah.
wiggling the sausage.
So Pierre, you're up. And then Darkon will be next, but there's going to be a lot of action before that.
Just so you guys know.
Huh. I guess it wouldn't really do much to try to make attacks to Sensori in the dark. So I guess I will go for Drelos. Let's do this.
Yeah. He's prone, so you've got advantage here.
Does that land?
Yeah, that lands.
Sweet.
Austin, I didn't do my action surge. I didn't do my second attack.
Oh, you're right. Go ahead and do it.
Oh,
My bad.
wait,
That's fine.
Oh,
Action surge gives him 2
Do it.
attack.
get her done.
Oh man. Already done 54 damage this turn.
Oh my lordy.
Yes.
And that one already has the 2d6. Here's the 1d4.
Yeah. So he's looking real bad. Like you just you knock him over and then you just wail on him with this giant Slayer sword, and you inflict massive damage.
To his penis.
I like my toy now.
Yeah. No, your intimidate seems to have taken a little more hold after wailing on him.
And I start punching him and kicking him on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So you're giving me the 11 damage there,
Yep.
and then the 15 hits.
Sweet.
Wait, does it? No, it doesn't.
No.
16 hits, 15 doesn't.
Okay. Then I do flurry of blows.
Yep. That'll hit. Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
That was a key point. Yeah, I think that's good for me.
Okay. Countess Sansuri, you hear her voice echo through the room, and a spell is cast. This sort of, and as you look at Drylos, you see him sort of shimmer and almost appear in multiple places at once as this spell kind of takes hold on him. And what she got? And at the same time, you see a familiar spell that you've seen a couple times before arc out from the darkness. Oh, that's actually not going to work, is it? Hold on, let me review my spell list.
It's not so easy deciding what to do with spells, eh?
Well, there's a fucking...
Man, I wish we
Are you
had
unmuting
silence.
Sansuri right now? Sansuri is like,
Yeah, she's
hold
like,
on,
what?
let me look at my spell list.
Oh, hold on,
Okay,
guys.
so I think it's just the one. I think it's just gonna be this spell falls down onto Drylos and he starts to shimmer and move. And as he starts to stand up, you notice that he does so with exceptional speed.
Oh god, he got hasted, guys.
And he turns to Gronk, who just ignoring the adult bronze dragon that's on him in favor of this oversized half-orc fucking small folk. And the sword that has already wounded you swings out again. 23 to hit.
I'll cast shield.
What's your AC?
24.
He swings again. Misses again. He swings a third time.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Misses again. Oh, shield, man.
Yeah, shield.
How many of those did shield block?
What?
I said, how many of those did shield block?
All three of them.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Efficiency!
Sweet.
Yeah. The other two were 21s, which I think barely hits you without your shield. No, it hits you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this do? You might need this. You
Shield
might need this
OP,
right now.
man.
Seriously, 3 hits from him would have fucking killed me.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah. I mean that's
that's true.
fucking haste for you. Oh man, he doesn't have a lot. That's bad for him. He makes 3, and he's coming at you with unprecedented speed. It's only the fact that you have this magical shield helping you deflect the blows that you have any chance of getting away from these attacks. But you do. And then it's your dragon friend Felgalos' turn.
Dragon friend, go!
And he's going to
First, I turned to the group and you're like, "Did you guys see that?"
yeah, for sure.
Dude, shield on a plate armor is crazy.
He's going to continue that weapon, that attack that he's been doing, the bite, the claw, the bite and the claw. One of them's wounded, and he manages to connect with the bite, but not the claw this time around. Putting another big bite into Drylos' back as he turns to make these swings at you. Felgalos roars, this dominant roar, getting revenge on his captors. We're at the top of initiative, and it's at this time that you hear on the wooden door on the bottom level, you start to hear a banging. And then shouting in Giant to say, "What's all the commotion? Sansuri, are you okay?"
Yes, I'm fine!
And Darkon, you're up, top of initiative.
Yeah. The invisible stalker that went for the window, did I see that at all? Like, is it?
It's invisible. You've kind of felt it, the wind of it as it blew past you, but you can kind of maybe make out where it is. You could attack at it, but it would be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to bounce up the same wall again and fire a couple more arrows to Dryless.
Yeah. Pulling that same move again.
Yeah, same.
He's waiting for it this time, but you've got your good shot. Let's see it. No. No.
He was waiting for this.
Bro?
Yeah. He was waiting for it. You notice that last one is almost magnetically pulled to these golden bracers that he's wearing, and deflects off of them harmlessly.
Those bracers protect against projectiles, I think.
Haste also gives you AC.
Oh yeah, actually, it's a pretty easy miss then. You're right.
And then, I can drop back down, and as a bonus action, pull from my handy sack my oil, pouches of oil, and just toss them down at the wooden door.
The wooden door you can't see. So there's an iron door produced by Morna.
That's what I meant, the iron door.
Okay,
On top,
got it. On top of the iron door.
It's horizontal, right?
Yeah, it's like a trap door now.
It just toss them on top of it in case we need to light it up.
Yep. That's cool.
And then turn.
Yep, and then Fern, you're up.
I still can't see anything, but I heard Gronk call out that the giant needed to be intimidated. So I'm gonna not concentrate on my bonfire so I don't run through it. I don't know if that was still there, and I'm gonna run out.
Okay, so come back. At about here, you slam face first into a wall of force. An invisible force field bubble.
No.
It completely stops you in your tracks, and you fall. I need a dexterity save if you're running full force into an invisible wall.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, so you do manage to save. You manage to catch yourself, but yeah, absolutely. And there's a whomp sound as you touch it, like a force field in Star Trek or something.
Okay, I want to scramble back under the bed. I have 30 movement, so I have enough.
Mm-hmm.
I am back from whence I came. Okay, this is great.
So we don't see any of this because it's dark. We just hear a flop.
We're gonna pull out another furball.
Okay.
This one is a panther.
Whew, man.
Nice.
What's producing creatures?
She has a bag of tricks that she got back in Tribor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She just wants to start her own zoo, and
Yeah, so they're all gonna attack Sansuri. Is that the idea?
Well, I can only command one at a time to attack.
Right.
Which one
the
is-
rest do animal things.
But if you commanded it to attack, wouldn't it continue?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
if it feels like it's in a fight.
Okay, so I'm gonna command my new animal to attack, so that each of them has now been commanded to attack.
Yeah, the panther's not able to connect. The boar gets a piece of it with a critical,
Nice. Go boar.
and the weasel
No.
not able to connect. The weasel's not able to make any damage. You
That
good?
One
Yeah, that's
piercing
my turn.
damage.
It's like, don't you go anywhere, man.
Okay, Mornal.
Okay.
Hey,
You
what
hear-
about Froggo?
Oh yeah.
He glares into the darkness.
I get. Yeah. Does that even Can it
Even
connect?
he's not able to fly out through the wall either, so he's stuck in the darkness with her. If she brought him with the dimension door, which I assume she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear. It's around this time that you hear a crack of the wooden door downstairs and an explosion, as if like a magical explosion happened at sort of the wooden door at the bottom, and you hear cursing in Giant.
But how do we know it's cursing?
Darkon's.
I understand it.
You've also been cursed at a few times in Giant.
Darkon's yelling at everyone like, they're cursing at us! Why would they do
upset,
that?
guys.
So rude!
Rude. Alright, so I say 2 can play at that game. And I come up here and I cast.
Exactly like that too.
And I cast Haste, twin spelled, on Gronk and Pierre.
Oh.
Actually, should I do it on Darkon? Who's a better attacker?
Darkon will be really good when Sensori is available to attack. But for now... oh, he does have his... Darkon, do you have your rapiers and stuff? Or whatever? Like short sword or something?
Yeah, why?
His short swords aren't magical. I think you do more damage in melee, and
I
Darkon
do?
would definitely
Okay.
do more damage if his oath target was available.
Yeah. Oh, like yeah. If until Sensory comes out, put it up
Yeah.
to somebody else.
Okay.
Alright, on Pierre then as well.
Yeah.
So
again, you slam that haste, and both of them start to move like the Flash, like they're just like in more than one space at once, and they're able to move so much quicker.
Oh,
To them,
shit.
time seems to slow down.
I'm gonna move back under the thing because I'm still nervous about more ice, even though there's imminent danger from below. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna shift my last 2 level 2 spells over to sorcerer points.
Can we talk about the fact that Mortal just cast a completely selfless spell?
Well, it's more about self-preservation here.
He could have hasted himself.
It's true.
Does
I
he-
thought
does he
about
still
it
get,
myself.
Wild magic, even
Nice
though
to
it's
see.
Yeah,
close.
can we see some wild magic?
So I used Tides of Chaos already.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's do a wild magic search.
Okay, from when I cast it, which was up here.
Yeah. Do you have the book?
Kelly has it. I'm gonna grab it, but if you can look it up real quick.
This is gonna
Let's
be
get some.
interesting.
Let's get some fun wild magic.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a table online because I guess I can open my player's handbook.
I can.
You got it now?
Yeah, it'll be. I just got a fun page.
So we got hasted. Okay, so what does that mean? Speed is doubled.
Bro.
Gain +2 to AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. And gain an additional action on each turn. Wow. That's so good.
It's so fucking
That is
busted.
really
the fact
good.
that you can do it on 2 people.
Damn.
Oh, but darkness drops because it's concentration.
Okay, so darkness drops, and you see Sansuri dealing with fucking bunch of animals all over. her.
Oh, it's time.
Woohoo!
So a 17 is you grow a long beard made of feathers that remain until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from your face.
Nice. I'm sporting that.
Wait, can you repeat that? He grows feathers.
He grows a long beard of feathers that remains until he sneezes, at which point the feathers explode out from your face.
No damage, nothing, just feathers.
When they explode out, do they do damage? Like little oh.
Janelle said, "Who has pepper in their pack?"
No, leave him this way.
Okay, that's Mortal's turn.
Can you delete the darkness circle, Austin?
That's actually the wall of force. The darkness was a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
So, you want to get swapped, Fern?
I mean, does my predicament look agreeable to you?
So it was Mortal's turn, so
It's
Gronk's
up to you.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna keep wailing at Drylos.
Yeah,
He's
he's got
me under the bed.
He's got haste.
So go on.
Okay.
That's gonna miss. But you have advantage though. That'll hit. Yeah, and so with that blow,
Wait,
you carve.
too.
Yeah, it's fine. You carve right through him, and he, even in his hasted form, it's like his body splits and moves too fast, and then slows down, and then thuds on the ground with a mortal blow, taking him down.
Oh, boys! We killed the Cloud Giant General.
And as I realize he's gonna die, like too late. I say again, Faust sends his. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Fern in particular, who promised to avenge Faust, feels a weight lifted off of, a burden lifted off of her shoulders, a quest completed. That you may never see Faust again to, tell him, but you feel that you've done right by the world.
Where
So-
is that piece?
So this was like a two-handed, like sliced him in half kind of attack, right?
Yeah.
I turn around to Samsuri and I point Sunder at her face, like like a batter calling his home run shot.
Yeah.
Is it like dripping, just like dripping and drenched with blood?
Yeah, she looks at you and she crosses her arms and she looks right at you and she says, "You need me alive, idiots."
What?
I walk up right to the. I don't know what's that black thing in the middle.
The black thing's just like a central pillar but you can walk around it.
Okay, so I walk around it, and I walk right on the other side of the force field with Sunder ready to go, and I say, "Give me one good reason why."
She says, "What did you come here for?"
The lulz.
For the conch.
Yeah, we want your conch.
She holds up her wrist, where she's got this charm bracelet you've seen a few times, and there's a tiny little treasure chest on it. And she says, "Only I can open it."
Sounds like you should get started.
Fern pipes up from under the bed. Do you mean only your hands can open it? Can we just cut them off?
Ooh.
It doesn't. She laughs and she says, "It doesn't work that way."
And then Pierre goes, "Yeah, but there's 5 other giant kinds."
It doesn't work that way.
What?
She looks around and she's like, "Have any of you studied magic? Do any of you know how
And
to
I look at Morno and I say, "Nope."
Study. What does that mean?
Well,
I look at Felgalos and say, maybe he knows.
Yeah. And Felgalos
Gronk too, right?
transforms back into his halfling self, kind of size, and he says, "It's a Leomund's tiny chest. Wizards store their valuables in them. Only they can summon them."
Well, that's not very convenient.
There's no way to break it.
I think she's trying to bargain with us, right?
Yeah. Felgalos says, "The spell is thousands of years old, and I've never heard of a case of it being broken."
Oh, well,
it's a good thing I brought these Fox internship forms.
It's Gronk's turn in initiative.
Um,
So you walk up and threaten her, right?
Well, I walk up to her, yeah, and I was asking her. Now we kind of know how it works.
Yeah, she's absolutely willing to negotiate.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what do you want for your help?
Do you guys want to break initiative, or do you want to stay in turn order?
I kind of imagine you talking really fast because you're hasted right now.
Yeah, she's used to it though. She's got a little bit of that haste on Drylos every once in a while. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she does in the bedroom.
Gronk is now speaking very deep and also very fast, and it's very confusing.
Yeah, it's really weird sounding.
It's like getting feedback on your mic. So yeah, I mean, what are you willing to?
You can have whatever you want from my little treasure chest. Summon it right here, and then you leave.
So we can have your conch.
Yeah, I don't want it.
You seem to not care very much for something that's pretty important to you.
Why is it important to me? Fucking thing's been ringing off the hook for weeks. I haven't answered it. Fuck Sarissa. Fuck the Storm Giants.
What did she want?
She just
Leave.
wanted us to leave.
Yeah, fucking take the chest and go.
What else you got?
Well, actually, I saw something in your collection earlier that caught my eye. It was the newest thing in your collection with it was like a sword with dripping blue stuff coming off of it.
The
What's
pommel of the Conqueror.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, throw that in the mix if you want to.
Was there anything else good in there?
Yeah, what else is in there?
Can I make an insight check? And because Pierre is curious.
Yeah.
As to whether or not she is telling the truth because it seems weird to him.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you think that she's earnest about not giving a shit about the conch.
Interesting. Okay, I mean, if it's
exchange
valueless to her, then...
In exchange for Fern leaving, Fern wants the conch and the story about Jaka and why she made so many of him. I just need to know, and I can't leave.
Alright, everyone submit their requests as part of this bargain.
Well, Mortal wants to know what else is in the Hall of Treasures.
Yeah, Mortal hasn't seen it.
She did say we could take whatever's in the chest.
What did she say about the sword?
Yeah, she hasn't responded.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how she would get it to you if she wanted to give it to you.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of like, hey, you know what? Are we still on initiative?
If you'd like to be, that's what I was asking. Do you want to take a turn? Sansuri has a turn before you, to be clear, if you want to stay in initiative. So this is sort of the question, like, are you talking while fighting, or have you sort of agreed to parlay and
yeah.
there's like, you know what I'm saying?
We paused for now to see if we can come to an agreement.
Yeah, I guess we could go off initiative.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Sansuri, at all in one movement, breaks another charm from her charm bracelet, and the wall of force that was around her flickers out, and a shimmering golden orb that's transparent but gold tinted appears just around her, and she hovers 10 feet off of the ground in this shimmering orb. And you get the feeling that this is a more personal protection spell, perhaps more potent than the wall of force that she had cast before. But she only needs to protect herself at the moment. And as it pulls down onto her, it shoves all of the animals that were on and around her away from her out to her. And she says, "Yeah, you can have anything. Just leave. How do you propose that I get it to you? Should I mail it?
We can't trust that, can we? If you were smaller, Gronk, I could take you in there to get it.
You can drink anytime you want.
For the first time, Gronk wonders how he ends being so big. Forever.
If your enlarge lasts longer than 4 hours, please call your doctor. No, you can cancel it at any time.
Do we have stuff that we can use to like carry things?
Like a bag of holding? Yeah, you guys have a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
but like, being that a lot of these things are giant sized.
Can
Okay.
The object that Gronk is interested in is not
Yeah.
giant sized.
Can Fern dimension door us over there? We grab it real quick.
That's what I mean. I can dimension door you over there.
Oh, you can dimension door. Okay.
Yeah, I can bring a creature my size or smaller, which you guys are giant.
All right.
You could just. It's not that big. You could just go get it, right?
Yeah, it's a normal size thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so to describe it again, it's like a dripping wax or slime that is being displayed over a fake glass sword that's pointed blade down, and it's dripping all over the hilt and pommel and down slightly onto the blade, but like an extremely viscous, waxy substance that is a dark navy, almost black, with little specks of light in it.
I'd kind of rather have Gronk grab that thing.
You should ask him, what is it?
Yeah, what is it exactly again?
You're asking her?
You're muted, Narc.
Narc's muted. I don't know if he knows that.
Just wait a second. All right. So Mortal, I think I should stay here and keep guard on Sansuri since I'm the big guy, like kind of holding her at bay.
Okay.
So
I don't want to end my enlargement until I have to, or until we know we got everything we need, right?
Okay, then I could take Pierre to grab it.
well, I'll go with you, but I just want to know what it is.
Yeah. So what does it do?
I don't know.
I don't know. Where did you find it?
One of my giant scouts looking for lost treasures of Astoria brought it. I put it on display because I think it looks pretty.
All right. Well, we think it looks pretty too. Let's take it.
So there's
Well,
still banging on the door now, on the metal door that you've put.
I'm like, call off your guards. Tell them everything's okay.
There's a metal door that wasn't there before.
Yeah, you're
Tell
a
them
witness.
everything's okay.
Tell them how many times have I told you me and Drylos want privacy.
She coughs and clears her throat and then says, "I'm fine. It was an experiment in the study. Went wrong. It's okay. It's under control."
An experiment in bed.
Ew.
The voices murmur amongst themselves down there.
Okay, that should buy us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And she still remains floating in this sort of orb that shields her.
You guys go get the sword, and while you're gone, Fern wants to collect her payment.
Well, I want to watch the. I want to see what's in this golden chest.
She says, "I'll wait. You've got a minute."
No, I don't want to come back here. I want to come back to the airship.
I've done 50.
Or we could just take the frame once we get back.
Yeah, how are we getting out of here? Oh, the frame.
Do we have? We still have a frame. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just take me with you. Let's go grab what we can grab, and then
All right, guys. There's a chance there's a giant in this room.
we can just come right back, right?
Yeah, we can. And I don't know where we're going, so we may not get what we're trying to get if there's a giant in there.
You weren't. Oh,
You've never seen the gallery.
Would you rather I come with you?
Who's seen the gallery?
I have.
I guess I have.
I mean, the idea is to keep Gronk here, right? So, Fern, do you want to go with us? Do you want
No,
to?
I want the story of Jaka. It's story time.
I'll go with you. Everybody else watch Sensory.
Okay. Pierre can help watch Sensory.
And
And
you gotta
Darkon
lose
has
your-
Oathbreaker on her too, so
You got to lose your size, Gronk.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys, 2 of you teleport out.
Dargon's gonna take watch at the window. See if anything's coming.
Before we go, I move my sorcerer points into another level 4 spell so I can dimension door back.
Okay.
so you guys are the library thingy?
You guys are going to here.
Where is that? Ah.
Yeah. So we go.
Am I still hasted? How long does that last?
Still what?
No, haste is only a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys teleport into the gallery. So let's handle that first, and then we'll handle what happens in the other room. You
Yeah,
guys
where-
appear.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys appear in the gallery. It's filled with. Did you see that ping?
Yeah.
It's filled with little nooks and crannies and treasures, many of them giant-sized, paintings and pottery. But as I mentioned before, 3 of the items catch your interest. One is what looks to be a magical, beautiful golden harp. One of them is a sort of banner with an ancient giant rune on it, like a war banner, attached to a short pole. And one of them is this viscous wax displayed on a glass sword. Everything else is an art object. You can try to take them if you want. They're all giant-sized paintings and stuff like that.
I say we take the 3 items of interest.
Yeah, and can I look to see if they're booby trapped or anything like that?
Yeah, roll perception.
And I'll throw out a detect magic too.
Yeah, these are the 3 items that I mentioned are clearly magical. The only magical items in this room. Also, hanging in the middle of the room is a stuffed silver dragon, like a real silver dragon that has been taxidermied.
Wait,
Wow,
what?
these jerks.
Damn!
It's a young silver dragon by the size of it.
Well, good thing Fogalos doesn't see that.
Yeah, but the only magic that you detect in this room is the continual flame lantern and the 3 items that I mentioned.
And I don't notice any booby trap on that.
No.
Okay. Then I grab the pommel.
As you reach out for it, it jumps from its display case onto your hand, slides down. It's like a very cool to the touch. Slides down your arm, like a snake, wraps itself around the hilt of your great sword, Sunder, and then begins to drip down.
Gronk lets out a very girlish scream.
Perfect. And your voice surprises you at how high it is because you're so small now.
Oh, sorry, I thought I saw a low voice. That was compensating.
Wait, and what were the other two items? A banner and a what?
Harp.
Oh yeah, the harp. Mornal walks over and says, "Hey, I think I recognize this,"
Yeah, and you do.
and grabs the harp.
The slime slid all up Gronk and then wrapped itself around the hilt of his sword and sort of took that pose that it had taken on the display sword of sort of dripping down onto the hilt.
Oh,
the
nice.
It's like a sword buffer, it seems.
Cool.
And let's grab the banner.
Yeah, and the banner is that you're able to roll it up like into a little tube, throw it in the bag.
All right, and then ready to go back. Gronk?
In the meantime, while they're doing this, Sansuri says, "What did you want, Fern?"
I want story time, Sansuri. And Fern is going to position herself across from Sansuri and put a bonfire between us because she is going to command her animals to sit in a circle around the fire.
She holds her unhappy mask in front of her.
Happy man.
Can you please arrange my animals in a circle since I can't pick them up? Thank you. Now tell me the story of Jaka.
Jaka, I hired Jaka
Uh-huh.
to stand guard here at the castle, and he did a good job until one day he didn't.
What do you mean he didn't?
Someone unexpected visited, and Jaka did not tell me about it before it happened. And
Who?
so,
Who visited?
adventurers here to steal my treasures.
Oh.
So I killed the adventurers,
Who would do such a thing?
and then I killed Jaka.
Was one of the adventurers,
Lorwyn, no.
oh, okay.
And then I killed Jaka,
Uh-huh.
and I studied simulacrums. Are you familiar with simulacrums?
Like dolls, right?
Yeah, made of ice and snow. I liked Jaka, but he failed me, so I made a better Jaka. And then I made another one, and another one, and another one. And now I have 100 little Jakas, and no one gets into my castle without me knowing about it.
You must have liked him a lot. Are you gonna make a bunch of Dryloses now?
Probably.
Can we take a Jaka? There's so many of them.
They don't exist when I'm not around them.
Oh. Maybe we should bring you with us.
No. So you guys come in from the gallery at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She floats her orb over to the window. And she says, now everybody out.
When Fern sees Gronk, she remarks, "Nice candle."
We still need that conch.
She pulls the little chest off of her bracelet and speaks a command word. And that little chest disappears, and in one of her hands is a sizable, to your sizing, golden chest. To her, she's easily able to lift it in one hand, and she holds it out the window, and she says, "Everybody out."
That's that?
Do we just jump out the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucking close the front door.
Wait, Darkin holds up the frame and says, "We'd rather go out this way."
Okay.
Thuglos?
I'm gonna drop this chest out this window.
Okay, so
If you
Darkin
want
goes
to
the
see
window.
where it lands, I recommend you go out the window.
Darkin
So-
goes to the window and hoots like an owlbear.
Oh, you
Well-
want to get the airship to come around?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go out.
Wait, do it.
It's pretty far for a hoot like an owlbear, but you could have Thelgalos roar maybe.
Hold on. I cast spider climb and go outside under the chest.
Yeah, it's a big metal chest.
Well,
How heavy does it look?
I take the frame and I toss it to Mornal. I'm like, just hold it under the chest.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
Douglas needs to cast a spell on the frame now.
And we all hop out the window into the frame.
Let's go.
So
Douglas, do your
you
thing.
guys open
Wait.
the frame and start to go through it.
Well, open the frame and then have her drop the chest through it first.
Where are you guys? I want to see your tokens.
I'm outside under the chest.
Okay, you're outside under the chest. Where's everybody else?
I'm at the
I'm at
window,
the edge.
ready to jump out.
Yeah, I'm at the window right where I am, tossing Mornal the frame because I carried it up from the stairs.
I'm waiting to be last because
Yeah.
I feel good about being able to escape a lot of things if there's some kind of backstabbing.
I
Can
think
you
that
fly to animals?
there's a pride of animals behind me.
Okay, 4 people talked at once. I can
Not nobody.
Okay, Fern first. What did you say?
Fern is halfway across the room with a parade of animals behind her.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Okay. Grunk.
I was saying that I was staying behind too to make sure that she drops the treasure chest into the frame.
Okay.
She looks at all of you, and she sighs that you're not going outside. And while holding the chest, she wiggles her other fingers, and she disappears into a gaseous form, a cloud, vaguely in her shape that sort of blows out the window in the wind, and the chest that she was holding plummets.
Is the thing open? Is the
The
portal
frame?
open? Yeah.
It wasn't. No, you took it out there. Felgos has to touch it.
Son
And
of
she got tired of you guys. She got tired of you guys fucking with it, and so this chest just falling down through the air.
As soon as I saw that happen, I yelled to Felgalos. I'm like, "Dragon form, go get it now!"
Yeah, he jumps out the window, changes into a dragon, and you see that one broken wing hanging limp on the side of him, and he folds his wings back and dives after the chest.
How far off the ground are we?
About a mile.
Okay.
Wait, can he fly? Guys, I have answers for this.
Did you want to grab him as he goes by?
I want to cast levitate on the chest.
Yeah,
Do
that
it,
sounds
do
really
it.
good. Okay, so range 60 feet, you catch it.
Okay.
Yeah, one creature or object. Yeah, so the chest stops in the midair. Felgalos sighs thankfully, turns back into a halfling while falling, claps, and casts slow fall on himself.
Oh, nice.
And he lounges as he's falling, and he takes out a little bit of Yondala's Delight, packs it into his pipe, and he waves at you, and he says, "Until we meet again, thank you for the rescue."
Guys, our escape plan is floating away.
No.
Slowly down to the ground while partaking of Yondala's Delight.
God damn.
Pierce,
Wait. Can I quick enough drop down to him, turn a level 3 spell into sorcerer points, turn the sorcerer points into dimension door, have him cast the portal on the frame and dimension door back up?
But you're taking the frame to him and then dimension dooring with the frame?
Yeah.
You're going to take an active portal through a dimension door?
Was that a problem?
The universe will fall apart.
Yeah, let's try that. That sounds fun.
I heard you like
no.
dimension doors.
That doesn't sound great.
Can I
guys.
get a wild magic roll for the levitate?
Sure.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Do we have any other options for how to get out of here?
What if I
The airship is on the.
Oh yeah, we can just call over the airship, so I don't need to chase him. Okay, I just let him go.
Yeah, he's just falling and waving. Thank you for the rescue. I owe you. Hopefully we meet again. The voice getting quieter and quieter.
You were saying, what if I something?
Oh, I was gonna say I could mention down door to him and tell him to wait, and you guys can throw down the frame.
He takes a big hit of Yondala's Delight, and then he looks up at you and he says, "Nice heist."
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you're gonna call the airship around? If you make enough noise out there, you probably get the airship around.
Hoots. Let's get some hoots.
Yeah. Darkon rears back, and Hoots really loud like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Spot clears his throat audibly and kind of ribbit hoots. It's not very convincing.
Yeah, it looks like the airship crew has been has taken off and has been nervously circling the castle looking for you, attracting a lot of attention from the various jockas, but always saying, no, we have guests inside. They pull around and they see you all hanging out this window and pull up alongside so that you can, and they take the ladders and they throw them into the window so you're able to kind of scramble over onto the airship.
Yes. Let's
Turn
go.
the animals onto the airship as well.
And now, what do you know about the chest, which is now hovering outside the castle?
Pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, how? The target can only be moved by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
What? How much does it weigh?
We just
Dark
pull up
One's
the
gonna
ship
lasso
next to it.
You can lasso it.
Darkham pulls out a rope. I have broken lassos.
It's super heavy. It's like 500 pounds of
500 pounds.
He says,
heavy chest.
Fern and Gronk, come help me pull this.
That's true. They are strong.
Wait, so is the airship picking us up from the window and then going down to where the chest is?
Yeah, that's the idea, I think.
Okay.
Then we lasso it in, and he can drop levitate when it's over the floorboards.
Yeah.
I really think the conch is inside this random chest.
That's what we were told. We haven't looked inside yet, right?
Yeah.
That's true. I guess we shouldn't pull away until we look.
Inside this chest that she threw out the window.
Was
Yeah,
there-
let's
was
pop
there-
it open.
Was
Let's
there
look.
another chest on her bracelet?
No.
Okay.
You think that this chest itself is worth 5,000 gold, just in gem inlays and gold.
That's pretty good.
You pop the chest open on the deck of the flight deck.
Why are you asking, Austin?
Wait, I'm gonna.
Why are you
check
asking
magic
that
mix up
specific
first.
question?
The reason I'm asking is
It's
because
because a giant monster is going to pop out of the chest. And he wants to know.
I
where
feel like
will do
it'll
the
be
most
trapped.
damage.
you hear Countess Sansuri's voice echoing from somewhere in the castle, and she says, kill them all. And dozens of these bird people start to converge towards your ship. There's giants running to the ballistas on the castle.
Oh god.
You see,
All right.
you see ballista, ballistas being loaded. You see all of these Arakakras starting to swarm your vessel. You're gonna fuck with the lock on deck and fight, or are you
No.
gonna run?
Darkland says tells Fabric to drop straight down right now into the clouds.
Basically under the castle.
Drop straight down.
Yeah.
Let's get down onto the ground.
But
if anything.
don't forget. I mean, we're gonna escape the ballistas like that, but don't forget there's a bunch of bird people.
Well, we fight better.
We gotta kill him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
sure.
can shoot up at them.
So
Sure.
you're bringing the boat down, and 3 ballista fire at you just before you pass down below the clouds. One of them pierces straight through the balloon on your vessel. The second one goes wide. The third one pierces straight through the balloon. The balloon has
Jesus.
taken 36 damage at this point, for your own accounting. But man, it does seem like it's still able to operate. It's leaking, but you're also filling it with hot air at the same time, right?
Guys, can
You think
anyone
that this is-
repair?
You think that this is going to hurt your ability to rise, but you definitely can still offset the weight of the ship with this wounded balloon. But there are 2 ballista spears stuck in the balloon, and air seeping out. As you bring it down low, the simulacras of the Arakakras, the old Jakus, are barreling down towards you as you come down below the clouds, and as they pass through the cloud layer, they evaporate into ice and snow and
Oh.
fall as.
Oh, that's right. They have to be close
They
to
can't
Sensori.
just away from her. Yeah.
Good move, getting away.
And you're sort of able to control your swerving, leaking vessel, and peace out.
We did it, guys!
That was a good
I'm
time
gonna-
to drop, Dan.
Thanks.
I'm gonna work on mending those holes.
Yeah, they're substantial, but you could work on it.
I'm gonna work on calming the animals.
Yes, calm the animals. That's a good idea.
How long do those animals last for?
Till dawn.
Okay.
They live here now. Yeah, you guys want to open the chest as you kind of sail away?
Yeah.
Right here on the flight deck?
Why don't we rest before we open the chest? Like,
Yeah.
why don't we save it for later?
Okay.
Where do you point the boat? You want the world map?
Is the cloud castle trying to chase us?
It doesn't seem like that. The cloud castles, but then again, it's not very fast. Like as you watch it, you're like, is it? And your boat's kind of wiggling because of the leaking balloon. You're kind of looking at it like, is it coming after us? It's like hard to tell, but it's also you feel like you're faster than it.
What's a good place for us to hide out for a minute with this chest?
We could head to Yartar.
Or where was that? We could head to Citadel Felbar since that's close to where we're going.
Did we have friends in Calling Horns?
You saved calling horns from a fire giant. Like you found they were being harassed by trolls, and then you followed the trolls and found out that fire giants were enslaving them to dig for a fragment.
They're close by. We could just drop down there and hang out for a day.
But if we're running from a cloud giant castle, I mean, I don't know if he'll actually chase, but my first thought wouldn't be go to a podunk town next to a hill.
What's the place that was paying us for giant heads?
Yartar. Well, any Lord's Alliance town, but Yartar.
But like, does Yartar have like a wall around it and stuff? They were like a fortified
Yartar is
city?
fortified, yeah.
I think Yartar sounds good just because they might be able to hold off the giants a little bit.
Is that where we were when the fire giants attacked?
No, that was Tribor, which is now gone.
No, when the fire giant army attacked.
No, you were in Citadel Felbar when that happened. Wait, the fire giant army when the fire giant army raised Tribor? You don't know exactly when that was.
No. When they attacked and we were dealing with the other guy.
Oh, that was a frost giant. That was at Xantharl's
No.
Keep.
Xantharl's. Oh yeah, I'm fine with Yartar.
I mean, how long is it going to take to get to Yartar? And how long is it going to take you to
About a
mend?
day.
How long
Yeah,
will
I
it
don't
take
know.
you to mend the holes?
Yeah, how long is the mending process going to be on this?
It looks like if you spent 4 hours on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, where are we going next?
It's more of where are you pointing the boat right now?
Yartar right now.
Yartar sounds good.
Yeah,
So
head towards Yartar.
Maverick says to Yartar, let's go.
There.
And now you're sailing on the boat towards Yartar. Now you guys can have all the conversations you want. You can rest. There are quarters here that you can rest on the boat.
I say we go with Fern's idea, we rest, and then we see about opening this chest.
Yep.
That sounds good to me.
I'm gonna take my animals below deck with me into one of the rooms, and we're gonna rest.
Cool. You're gonna sleep on a panther.
Next to a panther. We're all gonna curl up on the same bed.
Yeah.
Squat too.
Pierre looks.
Pretty adorable.
Pierre looks as Fern goes away with the boar, and he looks longingly at the boar.
Fern looks at you and raises an eyebrow, then turns away.
The boar squeals happily and follows.
And then Pierre turns to anyone else who would listen, and he says, "When I was on a farm, That would have been a prize pig.
Yum.
Yum.
Fern calls back, "It's a boar!"
So, you guys take a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's watch
Yeah.
look like?
So I'm gonna mend for 4 hours and then do my 4 hours of meditation. I don't know if that works.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stay. You're gonna be watching because you're gonna be up on the balloon,
Right.
spider climb, and working on the balloon.
I'll take the third watch then.
I'll take last watch.
That puts Gronk on second.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Ornal took the first 2 watches. I see. Yeah, it's fine. But you guys have a watch order, and you're watching as you watching the Cloud Castle. It doesn't appear to get any closer, and then eventually you lose sight of it.
Cool.
So where should we go next, guys?
Did we sleep through a dawn?
Yeah.
Oh, Fern wakes up alone.
Oh,
Oh.
Except for Squat.
Yeah.
who is that? Grudhag? Hog?
Grudhaug, that's Chief Guh of the Hill Giants.
We could go get another conch, guys.
Another college. Because you guys
Oh, yeah.
totally secured one.
Oh yeah, we should open this chest.
After we rest.
Yeah, you guys, you rest, you wake up the next morning. This elaborate golden chest sits on your flight deck.
So, Darkon just gave me an idea. What if we never open this chest and collect a gold conch from everyone until someone gives us something that's discernible as a gold conch?
Well, Mornal still really wants to go take down the what is that place
Fire
called?
giants?
The Fire Giants, so that we can have our very own castle.
Well, we could have had our very own castle, but everyone chickened out.
I had one more spell left.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I had 3 key points. That's plenty.
That's true. We could have killed her, but that's about
You
it.
probably could have killed her.
That's
Okay,
all
I was
that's
being
needed.
silly, but seriously, I want to know what's in the chest.
So you open it here, a mile above the ground on your flight deck?
No, we're gonna land first.
I
Where do you
cast
wanna
mage armor.
Where do you want to land? Pretend it matters.
Okay.
Yartar, right? We're trying to get there.
We're not all the way there yet, are we?
You can be there if you want.
Can we
Wait,
get
guys, do we want to open it in town or out of town? Sorry, what, Gronk?
Can we get an inspiring speech?
Yeah, those cloud giants sure were clouds or cowards.
Oh,
It's 11. Oh,
11 for that. We had 11 for that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Fern, for that.
Anytime.
I think we should set it down somewhere just outside of Yartar, so we're kind of close to a town. But be on the ground and then open this chest up, check it out, and open it up.
So you guys land, and you open the chest on the flight deck of your ship, like on the ground.
Now, what do you guys think? Should we put it on the ground?
Wait, let's open it expecting it to explode. Let's
Yeah.
move it like 500 feet away from the ship. Or, that's a long distance. Like,
You drag it away from the ship until you feel like you're far away from the ship.
okay, now we should open it.
Okay, who's gonna open it?
And we got Mage Hand.
yeah.
Could you open it with Mage Hand?
Can that open this chest?
Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Yeah, I'll try opening it with mage hand. Where we stand in like 30 feet back. That's my range on it.
Sounds
you
good.
have to watch you.
Okay.
Like October sky.
So you reach out with Mage Hand, right? This incorporeal hand appears and starts to pull on the latch of the chest, and then throws the top of the chest open. Can't see what's in it. You're 30 feet away from it.
All right, Dark, can I walk up to it?
Yeah.
I'll be right behind.
You see 6 pieces of jewelry, 4 platinum bracelets worth 750 gold pieces each, and a gold pendant necklace set with a fist-sized amethyst worth 7,500 GP, and a diamond-encrusted diadem worth 7,500 GP. And next to those pieces of jewelry is a large conch shell. And as you approach, you hear the sound of crashing waves. You hear calling seagulls, crashing waves, and the sound of a riptide, and sounds just like you're standing in front of a angry sea.
Those sounds are supposed to be a signal, right?
Yeah, it's the queen calling for us, or for them.
And we can teleport 5 of us. All of us.
Since it teleports us, maybe we're hearing the sounds that are on the other side of the teleport. And the storm giants are somewhere in this.
Well, it's supposed to do ocean sounds anytime it rings. It's like a phone.
I think we shouldn't mess with it until we're ready to go, though.
Yeah, we might just auto-teleport when we grab it.
Oh. When we slept, was I able to like attune to the pommel and learn what it does?
Yeah, all of those magic items.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the harp.
Yeah.
The harp is a +1 instrument of the bards. This one was owned by Lorwyn Rylandir. It has his name carved in it. It is a +1 spellcasting focus when casting bard spells. And you think that it's worth an immeasurable amount of money, as most magic items are. The next thing that you guys found was the Banner of the Krigg rune, which is one of these giant rune items that you found a couple of. And so it's got a couple abilities, and I'm just going to run through it. Let me get to it. It's here somewhere. Maybe. Banner, there it is. Okay, crafted from a thick red fabric, this banner measures 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. The Krigg rune is displayed on the fabric with round metal plates sewn into it. It can be attached to a 10-foot pole to serve as a standard. Furling or unfurling the banner requires an action. Hey, Dan, can you mute real quick? Just the background buzz. It has the following properties. As a bonus action, you can touch the unfurled banner and cause it to emanate courage. You and your allies are immune to the frightened condition within 20 feet of it. This benefit lasts for 10 minutes or until the banner is furled. Once you use this property, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. Sentinel Standard. You can see invisible creatures while they are within 20 feet of the unfurled banner and within your line of sight. Standard Shield. As a bonus action, you can touch the unfurled banner to invoke this power. Any ranged attack roll that targets you or an ally has disadvantage if that ally is within 20 feet of the unfurled banner. This effect lasts for 1 minute or until the banner is furled. You can't use this property until you finish a short or long rest. And the last ability is the Gift of Battle. You can transfer the banner's magic to a place by tracing the Krigg rune on the ground with your finger. A spherical aura of magic that radiates 500 feet and is fixed to that place. The transfer takes 8 hours and requires you to be within 5 feet of the banner during the entire 8 hours. At the end, the banner is destroyed and the area gains the following property. While in the 500-foot radius sphere, the creatures you chose during the transfer process are immune to the frightened condition and gain a +1 to attack rolls and AC. So it's like a buff for your base. You found a conch of teleportation. This is an ordinary, albeit rather large, conch shell that has been inscribed with the Uvar rune. It measures 2.5 feet long and weighs 20 pounds.
Do we know what the Uvar rune means?
Storm. As an action, you can cast the teleport spell by blowing into the shell. The destination is fixed, though you don't know it. Once the spell is cast, the conch can't be used again until the next dawn. And the pommel of the Conqueror. Number of times equal to your intelligence modifier per short rest. You can invoke a spirit trapped in this slime that you can't identify. When you do so, it's a guardian spirit. You gain the benefits of a shield, even if you're not carrying one.
Nice.
While muted was, ooh.
It's an animated shield. In addition, when your protection trait, if you use the protection combat style, which Gronk has when holding a shield, right?
Yeah.
When you use so you can activate it up to int times per short rest, right? It lasts for 1 minute after you activate it. It increases the range of your protection skill to 10 feet. So you can reach friends a little bit further away. And when using your protection skill to impose disadvantage on an attack targeting an ally, they also gain the armor class of a shield if they're not already using one.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome.
Whoa, that sounds OP.
And so as you play with it, you find that when you invoke this ability, this slime moves and basically provides a floating shield. Like it's possessed by some sort of ghostly spirit and manifests in the shape of a shield, or if you come at it too quickly, it manifests in whatever shape it needs to be there to block the attack.
Like it could be a menorah. Like 8 candles.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's crazy.
can I tell anything about this spirit guardian? Like, does it have its own? Like, is it an intelligent being of some kind?
You think so, but you think it's going to take more time with the item to develop a means of communicating. But it does seem eager to help and protect you.
Okay, so it seems like a good spirit. Or can I not tell?
No, I mean you get that vibe. It's in a protection item.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. That's fucking awesome. It also brings back my protection abilities that I've lost with my two-handed sword. So. Awesome.
Sweet.
Are any of the gems or amulet magical from the chest?
No, they're just extremely valuable. Oh, that was private. Fine. I laugh. Yeah. You hear a faint sound of lightning cracking through the conch shell. Roaring winds.
Fogelos, how'd you get out there too?
And
Is Douglas with us?
no, he's not.
Okay.
Can you go over what we got real quick? 4 platinum, 1 diamond, and something else.
Yeah, I can, but it's gonna take me a second. You guys opened the Leoman's tiny chest, and you got the conch shell. You got 4. Here, I'll just paste it. Oh boy.
What?
Nice.
Hello?
Okay,
we get
so-
that for loot.
You pasted it in Discord.
I don't think that's going to help. I think it's the copying.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay, you found 4 platinum bracelets. Each one is worth 750 gold. You found a gold pendant necklace with a fist-sized amethyst worth 7,500 gold. And you found a diamond-encrusted diadem worth 7,500 gold.
What's a diadem?
It's a crown.
Mm.
It's like a little crown.
Nell says it. Oh, I guess Austin said it.
Jesus. We have so much money, guys.
And the chest itself is worth 5,000 gold. It's inlaid with gems and...
Hey, but I'm still waiting on my 5 gold a month from that mine, though.
Yeah, right? That's why you guys were negotiating that, and I'm like, okay, that's cute. Like, it's fucking...
Fern tries the diadem on Squat.
Lock him with a diadem.
Yes. Guys, my frog needs 7,500 gold accessory. For reasons.
For reasons. Yeah, too much of that luxury
Wait, so-
life taste. Because of Mortal.
It's addictive.
Wait, what was that, friend?
Squat poses regally wearing the diadem.
Is he gonna keep it?
Yes. But you can just put it in his inventory. It doesn't have to like evaporate.
No, I definitely. I didn't have an inventory for Squat before, but he has one now.
Nice.
He's like a
pretty
real
rich,
person
actually.
now.
Yeah.
He's like richer than almost every person here. Like, not you guys, but like, you know,
The
citizens.
normal people, yeah.
Yeah.
So the diamond and the amethyst necklace are both 7,500?
Actually, he might be more rich than any one of us by ourselves.
Maybe.
That's true. Ooh, hey Austin, can I make the amethyst necklace my spellcasting focus?
Oh, guys, I also need a 75.
You could transfer the power of your arcane focus to the diadem, sure, or to the amethyst necklace. You're just like blinged out. You're like,
That's what I'm going
Can I
for.
use my grill as an arcane focus?
Yeah, if there's no objections, I'm gonna do that.
Could I get this
You're gonna have to pawn it someday.
spelling for the banner, the harp, and the pommel for the inventory, please?
I didn't mention it. The pommel of a conqueror requires attunement.
This is the banner.
Yes. Wait, maybe.
Wow.
I'll check in a sec. What else?
Guys, look how happy Squat is with his new hat.
Where is he?
Where?
He's just south of Lennar Mall.
Oh.
Oh.
I can't tell where his face is.
Yes, the banner of the Krieg rune requires attunement.
His face is here.
He's facing the camera.
Does anyone want to carry a standard for us?
Wait, but we don't even have a bard.
I know. I'm trying to think of some clever thing that I can write to Lorwyn about to let him know.
But
We heard that he went through the moon door, right?
Yeah,
You should definitely ask him how his flight was.
that's a good point. We heard you flew Linar Mall first class.
Armal Airlines.
Yeah.
Does anyone wait? Does it require Bard? It doesn't require Bard.
It only
For what?
helps bards.
For what?
Oh.
The instrument of the bards?
I
The
was just
instrument of the
wondering-
bards is a +1 spellcasting focus for bards. Yes.
All right, who has enough
Oh.
charisma to level up bards?
I mean, it's something that sorcerers can do, but I don't think I want to.
How many attune things do you have, Pierre?
I may be able to. I think because I have the ice shard thingy, and I have the pommel now, and I don't think I have a third thing.
Well, your weapons, right?
His weapon's not. It doesn't require attunement. Neither does yours.
Oh, really?
Or yours does because of the teleport effect,
Yeah. Okay.
but his doesn't. I don't think so.
Just
The staff, you'd have to. I think you're using the staff to locate
The
objects.
Giant Slayer does not require attunement. It's fucking busted.
What about Lightbringer?
Yeah.
No, doesn't require attunement.
Okay, so I have. I only have one magic item.
Oh, go ahead.
I could definitely imagine Pierre walking around with like a stick coming up out of his back and a flag waving.
I mean,
It's pretty cool.
yeah.
It is.
I mean, sure. I could take the banner, sure.
Can you copy paste the abilities of the banner? Because it was a lot.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
knows,
yeah.
dude?
There was.
Who knows
a
if
lot.
I can copy the abilities of the banner?
In square format.
I'll put it
Nice.
on the third sheet. Nope. Never mind.
Hold on. I can do better.
So here's what I got.
Does that help?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah,
That's a
that
good.
helps.
That's nice.
Oh, it's a bonus action for the shield. Nice. Okay.
It seems busted to me.
It seems pretty busted, yeah.
It seems really busted.
Wait, guys, we can fight dragons with this. Especially ancient dragons,
Oh, wow.
Why?
because we won't be frightened. We won't have
Oh, yeah,
our
that's true.
frightened stuff. Our-
And that was our one problem.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's pretty
well,
solid.
it was for me. I don't know about you guys, but
Shut up. It was because it was a lightning dragon.
Gift of battle. You can transfer to a place by placing the king.
I have a question while we're going over items for Austin.
Mm-hmm.
You know my boots of springing and striding?
Yeah.
So those increase my land speed by 10 feet.
No, they set it to 30. Your base is 25.
I guess I'm looking at rules for the wrong edition.
I can give you a link to them.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of thinking that other people could use this better than I can.
Who has attunement slots for it?
Cause yeah, I don't know. A lot of these I literally don't even need myself. So I feel
I
like
mean, it buffs the group, right?
Yeah, it all buffs the group.
Can I wear it as a cape?
Will that be
I was
stylish?
gonna wear it as a cape, actually. That was my initial thought,
You can
and
wear
then
it
you.
as a cape. Well,
um.
so the point of putting it on a pole is that everyone has to be able to see it to get the benefits of it.
Okay.
I think that's the reason you put it as a flag. But you can make it a cape, sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Like a lot of it is to help just the whole party, but I guess I'm just saying like I don't need it, and as a result, like having to play, within my proximity is gonna be. I don't know. I guess that's not too bad though. I do have straps. Yeah, it's fine. I can use it. Whatever you guys want.
I mean, if you don't have slots.
Yeah, no, I got slots. I'm just saying, like, oh, you mean on other people?
No, I'm saying you have slots open, so.
Yeah, I do have slots open. That's fine. I guess I was just thinking, like, I don't need those effects, so it might be better on someone who does actually need them. Alright, so I got the banner of Krieg. Alright. Can we just sell the harp, or should we keep it?
Let me dwell on how to best insult Lorwyn with it before we decide anything.
Jesus. Okay. And the banner you put up... magic items. Okay, cool.
So you guys are hanging around, dishing out loot in front of this conch, beckoning you.
Yeah. So, guys, where do you want to go? Do you want to attack or tackle the other giants, or do you want to jump straight to the daughters?
I think we should go for the giants.
What?
He wants to go wreck giants. I'm kind
We'll
of
collect more conscious.
Both paths allow us to wreck giants.
yeah.
Yeah, one conch is enough to teleport you all. You guys are totally welcome to go smash
But we
other
can
giants.
wreck more
Wow.
giants before we use the conch. And in fact, I'm thinking we should go to Svardborg, where we can kill giants and a dragon. Maybe.
You realize this isn't a JRPG. We can't grind.
Why not? Austin, can we get to level 20 before we go?
No.
Iron Slag. Iron Slag. It's up here.
Look, we had a flying castle in our grasp, and you bitched out. So, and you're
Well, you
going
could have been
after
fighting.
the hardest giant type, given your proclivity for fire to kill.
Listen. I'm not worried about me. I have frost arrow thing. Don't even worry about it.
Holy!
No, my best damage spell isn't fire right now, so it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Is not fire?
It's not
Blade.
fire. It's blade.
I mean, but it's not an AoE, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I can do anything. Whatever. Let's go. You wanna do Iron
Guys.
Slag? Let's go Iron Slag. Anyone have objections to Iron Slag?
Looks like you guys are having a vote.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
how are you supposed to live a luxurious, lavish life safe from all of the haters They're gonna hate if you don't have a castle.
It seems
Also,
yeah.
I forget who offered us that if we took care of the fire giants, they would make us a tower.
That's what
what-
we're talking about.
That's what he's talking about, the castle.
I thought you wanted to take.
Oh, their castle.
Oh no. I want them to build us our fortress of solitude.
I see.
I think that we should do that, and then we can head out on a conch.
But there's so many other cool places to visit, guys.
Actually, yeah, I would be down to hit them all up.
I mean, I could kill all of them. We could kill all the giants, and then who cares about going to the conch?
What if we just kill everything?
Yeah, if we kill everything, we don't need an ordning. There's no giants left.
Just go down the list. We started at the top.
Yeah, there you go. Just go.
Yeah, should get easier from here. So
Oh my god. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, okay. Iron Slag and then a conch. Does everyone agree to that?
I think so.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of the animals disagree though.
Alright. Let's go. Iron Slag.
The horses snort. Frog.
our horses are still up in Mirabar, I think.
So
They would snort if they could hear you now.
So you guys talk amongst yourselves for a second. I need to read because my
We
preparation.
did just talk amongst ourselves.
I know. But, I had to know where you guys were going. My preparations were for the conch. So
Okay.
just give me a sec. I've read this chapter. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything important if I speak
Yeah.
to someone.
Yeah.
The conversation turns awkward all of a sudden. Like, so how about those giants?
I kind of wanna go chase down some more dragons.
Austin, can I eat our food or did you want half of it?
You can eat it. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna eat all the food. BRB.
Nice.
Did you guys stop in Yartar?
Yeah. we'll stop
I'd
there.
like to.
Oh wait, I thought we already did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, but
Yeah.
you guys did, right?
Yeah.
Can I buy some regular pipe weed? Does regular pipe weed give you +1 too or no?
It's
I'm
not
very
a
expensive,
performance enhancing drug, okay?
It gives
Oh,
you
yeah.
-1 if anything.
What was that, Nara?
Guys, halt. Stop. Before we do anything else, we need to fix our balloon. Put a patch on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Mortal's been
already-
working on it.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, he's been mending. He cast
Over the
mend and
night.
stuff.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so you got you did get a letter, Mortal, from Lorwyn that says you guys need to talk.
No.
That is a Hoshi Top sleeper.
I need
In your turn, I received this letter.
Yes. And he says that he's in one of the inns. I don't remember, the Shield Maiden's Virtue, I think, was one of the inns in Yartar. He says that he has a room there and that he would like to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him. I was just thinking about what I'm just gonna leave the harp here for now.
Are you gonna go alone?
Oh yeah, not worried about this cat. Unless someone wants to come.
I can follow behind stealthily, not know that I'm your partner.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds
Alright.
fine.
Split the
Disguised.
party, guys. Let's split the party. DM, we're
I
splitting
think
the
the 5 of
party.
us should split up.
When you get into that inn that he's supposedly going to meet you in, you see a cloaked figure that appears to be a drow at a table in the back all by himself.
So when I walk in, I yell across the room, "Lorwyn, is that you?"
He looks up at you, and even just like the little bit that you can see him through like he's got his hood up and everything, he looks very sick.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, come here.
What did you get yourself into this time? So yeah, I walk over.
Yeah. He says, I'm glad you came. We need to. I did something. It's bad. It's bad.
Worse than falling out of a cloud castle?
And he laughs and he says, "That you've been to Lennar Mall?
Yeah, you could say that.
Do you have my harp?
I mean, I found a pretty crummy looking instrument while I was there.
Can I have it?"
Well, we can talk about that later. What's going on with you?
Yeah, so you look at him, and now that you're up close, you see that he has this. It look like his veins are black, his arms are slightly swollen.
He's a heroin addict, guys.
His eyes are darker than usual, and he occasionally stops and coughs mid-sentence, and he says, "Let me tell you this story." I did.
What's black and veiny?
Lorwyn Rylanvere.
Ew.
Yeah, and he says, so I did. I went. Look, you're a Zentarum. I'm a Zentarum. We're here to make money.
So yeah, absolutely.
I took a large paycheck to help Countess Sansuri on Lennar Mall find whatever it was that she was looking for. Right? It didn't work out. She dropped me out the moon door. I think you're caught up to that part of the story. I think you're smart enough to follow that far.
How was that trip, by the way?
Oh, I keep Featherfall prepared. Is okay. My next venture turned out way worse. I didn't know who it was at the time, but I took a job to escort a flask through the Underdark. Through the old passages, the passages we used to run all the time.
Easy peasy.
When we got to the destination, it turns out in the flask, unbeknownst to me, was an enormous fire elemental named Magthera. And then he looks at you and he's like, he sighs and he goes, "Really big, made of fire."
Yeah, I've seen him. Don't worry about it.
Do you guys think that the elementals running our ship have names?
Maybe.
Pierre's
Carry
like,
on.
Wait, what was the name of it?
we're not there though.
He says, I was to deliver this vessel to Magthera, was its name. I was to deliver this vessel to an anonymous patron who turned out to be Duke Zalto, a fire giant. He immediately attacked us instead of offering payment and stole the flask.
You lost to one fire giant?
He had several.
Oh, several.
He looks at you and he says, "I'm serious. I died in there."
You look like it.
Now you're like a zombie or something?
And he says, "Everybody who's died looks like this now. Have you seen any?" Don't
You
die.
are the first.
Don't
Oh,
die.
thank you for the sagely advice, big brother.
Like, is this an inside joke between you two?
Yeah. He like puts his like gross hand on you and he says, "I'm not kidding. Don't die."
On me or Mornal?
Mornal, you're not there.
Oh, okay. Who is here?
It's just Mornal and Darkon watching the conversation from afar.
Okay.
He says, "I wish I could be in better spirits. I don't know how he got my body out. One of our rogue managed to pull me out from the Iron Slag. The Zentarum paid for a resurrection, and apparently I was one of the last that worked."
Wow. Sounds like you failed miserably.
It didn't go so great. Worse, Duke Zalto has an enormous fire monster powering the forge at the Iron Slag. He's trying to build something.
How much was this? Wait, you're saying you got paid nothing for this?
We were paid half up front, 25,000 gold pieces.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all right, I suppose.
By the way,
So
we
you
know
need a
the
loan?
skills.
Oh, trust me, I have much more than your pitiful 25,000.
Guys, we know that Duke Zalto is trying to build a dragon-slaying colossus.
Right, and has the forge going.
Right.
Wait, that's good. We should use that.
Yeah, we kill him and then take the dragon slaying colossus for ourselves.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
If you're going to Iron Slag, be very careful and do not die.
Yeah, man, I got that. Don't worry about that part.
He looks at you. He says, "You've never died before.
But I look like a rookie.
You need to take harder jobs."
Apparently not. If this is how you end up after a quote unquote harder job.
This is new. This is my third resurrection.
Wow, you're a terrible adventurer.
I make a lot of money.
Yeah, and spend it all on resurrecting yourself. Clearly,
The Zentarum pay for it.
and you get the money for the Zentarum.
Sometimes. Sometimes I do extracurricular adventuring. But I'm not doing much adventuring at all. Right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, on a more serious note, do you have any idea why dead people look as
No, but
hideous as you?
it's happening all over. Light bulb burnt out. And he says, "I'd really like my harp. Do you have it? Because I know you do. You wouldn't have left something with my name on it sitting there if you couldn't hold it over my head."
Well, you're right about that, but I haven't decided what I want in exchange yet.
He reaches into his bag and he drops rapier onto the table. And you can tell immediately that this is a powerful magical item. And he says this: "I don't fucking know how to use it. You might."
Figures.
Doesn't make any fucking sense, just like you.
Intriguing.
Nonsense.
Garbage, just like you.
Look who's talking, Mr. Veiny Boy. Okay, so can I like pick it up?
No, he'll pull it away from you. And he'll say, "Do you have my harp?"
I see. Well, that seems worth it to me.
See too well.
Yeah,
It really does. It really does.
Definitely would have.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
All right, so I say, hang on, and is it in the bag of holding that Darkon has?
Presumably, I don't know. It's on your ship somewhere.
I can either go grab it or say it was in the bag of holding. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, so if it's in the bag of holding, I'll just motion you over from your hiding spot.
Yeah, I was at the bar. dressed as a
Yeah.
very seductive young woman.
He looks at you, and he's like, Lorwyn looks at Marnell, and he's like, "You brought a bodyguard to talk to your brother?"
I don't know if your eyes are clear. This is my girlfriend.
I don't judge.
Hey babe, can you pull out that heart?
Oh
And-
my god.
Pulls it out and puts it down, but in a really deep voice. Here.
Yeah, he takes it and he strums a few notes on it, and you catch, as a spellcaster, you cast that he's casting some sort of illusion spell on himself. Starts to look a little bit better, and he's like, "It's thank you. It's still in tune. It's perfect. It's thank you so much for bringing it. Please take the rapier."
Yeah, no problem. Let me get that from you. Okay. I assume it needs attunement.
But you're not in a rush. You can attune to it now.
Would I leave? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And he says, "Call me, write me. Like, I hope the Zentarum are working on a cure. Hopefully everything's okay. But and let me know if you're on a big quest. I've heard that you're on a big quest. Let me know if I can help, but preferably not in the line of fire. I don't want to die."
yeah, you seem to be prone to doing that.
It hasn't really mattered until now.
I'll make note of your situation and see if I can save the day for you, like always.
Don't die, and don't let your friends die.
This may be strange for you to believe, but that was on our list of priorities previously.
Guys, I think we just switched the game to hardcore mode.
Seriously.
It seems like it. But yeah, I hope you feel better. I'm gonna go figure out what this rapier does, and it seems cool. So, thanks. Right me. And then I pull out that hill giant's ear, because I've been carrying it around this whole time, and I throw it in his face.
Wow.
He tries to catch it. Does not. It splats on him.
God.
He just looks at you like, what?
And I'm walking out as I do it.
Yeah, great. See you. Bye, brother.
I'll follow now.
Deuces.
Chad's like one of those actors who are typecast as only one role because he can only play one personality. Because that's exactly what Chad would do.
It makes money. It makes money.
Yeah.
And then I say, "Come on, babe, to Darkon."
This is the rapier is heavily laden with wild magic. This
Ooh.
+1 spellcasting focus. Whenever you cast a spell using this as your spellcasting focus, and it does not trigger a wild magic surge, the likelihood of triggering a wild magic surge increases by 1.
Woo.
So your first one, and it's going to start you at 2 always. So your
Okay.
first one is a 2 or lower, 3 or lower, 4 or lower, 5 or lower until it happens.
Okay. +1. Okay.
Yeah, you can make attack rolls with this +1 rapier using your charisma to hit and for damage.
Wow.
Hold on, say that again.
You can make attack rolls with this +1 rapier using your charisma for the hit and damage rolls.
That's pretty sick.
Once per short rest, you can cast a spell from the rapier as though from the Wand of Wonder.
What's the Wand of Wonder?
You don't know. It does. It's pretty crazy though. It's right up your alley. So it's
That's
a plus one. It's a +1 rapier when used in melee. You get to use your charisma instead of your dexterity. It's a +1 spellcasting focus, which increases your spellcasting DC and your to hit with spells by 1. But using it in this way increases your wild magic surge chance. Cascading. It can once per short rest cast a spell as though it's a Wand of Wonder.
Maybe we'll encounter some wonder magic.
The blade itself looks like almost like a tuning fork, like 2 prong of steel with glass between them. Like very, very interesting looking blade that seems to look a different color or a different texture every time you look at it and as you turn it, shifting in and out of this plane of existence as you look at it. But it sheathes in your current sheath and does require attunement.
Okay. That's my last attunement spot. And I'll
You're gonna have to help me with the bookkeeping on the wild magic, but this should get us some more wild magic.
yeah.
Sweet.
And we're pretty close to 10 o'clock. You guys are all 10th level.
10th?
That's right? 9th?
9th.
9th. We were
Ninth.
8th, so now we're 9th.
We skipped 9. That's
Yeah, I
all.
was like,
Yeah.
did we get some bonus
Windows
EXP?
10, iPhone 8 to iPhone 10. We're not doing it.
Wait, so Austin, you leveled me up last time, and mine says I'm level 8. Are you saying that we are now leveling up to 9?
You're now leveling up to 9.
Okay, just making sure that was behind.
I just said 10.
Okay.
He's saying that 7, 8, 9.
Nice, Eugene.
Yeah, buddy.
Did you roll that life?
Yes, I did.
If I hit roll hit dice, so that's just the roll, right?
Yeah.
I want to roll for life.
Don't. It's a terrible idea.
Remind me, if I just
a great
decide to
idea.
take it, I get 5.
If you decide to take it, you'll get your D8. So you'll get 5 plus your Constitution modifier.
But if I roll, I'll get what I roll plus my Constitution modifier. So I just need to roll more than 5.
Just roll an 8.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, buddy. Nice. That's also
Is that
pretty
every
good.
roll above average?
Yep. So far.
Alright, here it goes.
Don't do it. You don't do it. Don't do it.
Ah!
Oh!
Wow.
Nice.
Making up ground, baby.
You guys. And then Gronk takes the average?
Yeah.
Pitiful.
All right.
Party
Morno, have you sneezed yet?
No, he's got That's like, fuck, why didn't I call that out?
That's hilarious. Oh, dude. Yeah,
surprised-
Lauren definitely would have said
I
something.
should have. I totally did.
Rest.
But-
Because he's burnt state.
Yeah, Lorman's also in a pretty fucked up state.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
apparently. Shouldn't have died, idiot.
Dude,
mean,
guys, I can walk.
People die.
I can walk on liquid or water now and up vertical surfaces. I'm like starring in my own martial arts movie.
Yeah. So we will pick this up. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to cancel next week and start your Iron Slag adventure on the in-person? Do you want to sort of set it up next week and then dig into it at the in-person?
Oh, in person, right?
So, I think so. If it's anything like Linear Mall, we're gonna take a whole session figuring out what the f we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play next week then.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I would even be on board to do that. And then if we get on the cusp of where it gets good, like pause it until in person.
Wait, did we decide where it would be though?
The
Yeah.
in-person session.
Yeah.
If I'm ready, I can host it, but it's probably more likely going to be you.
Me?
Is that a problem?
No. I was just wondering.
Or we could do. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can probably host because, like, worst case, I just fold out Narek's folding chair, like, table in an empty house. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, by that point, you will have been moving for like 5 days, so we'll
yeah,
have.
it's probably fine. So let's say schedule it for my house. If there's any reason, I'll call you, Eugene. But probably we'll do my house.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that's great.
So you guys like that?
Yeah.